Hell was introduced. Well, hell as we know it, right, was introduced in what was it, the 1600s?
Again, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, with Dante's Inferno.
Yeah. But I didn't know the exactly when. Yeah, I didn't know the 1600s.
Yeah,
I remember
16 or
his name,
1500s. Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno was Dante Alighieri's idea of hell and the afterlife, right? And so he gets, pretty graphic about what hell is. And
so the start of Catholicism didn't even introduce hell until the 1600s.
Correct, because hell was a state of mind, right? Our people talked about the heaven and the hell as well, but from an esoteric viewpoint. So it came, when you start talking about the whole the laws of Ma'at, right, and standing before scales of Ma'at, heart being weighed against a feather,
which is where they got the Ten Commandments from.
So they're talking about, okay, the heart of the deceased is weighed against the feather. If the heart is lighter than the feather, then they move on to be with Asar, I believe, right? Asar and the sun,
which would be different. Like a heaven type of concept.
Correct.
Okay.
If not, if the heart is heavier, then when you look at the picture of Ma'at, and Antoine, I'm trying to figure out if we still have that picture. Of Ma'at. I don't know if I sent that to you. Maybe I didn't.
While you look for it, I got a question.
Yeah.
So do you think that that they meant that literally?
No.
Gotcha.
No.
And I agree. I just want to know.
Yeah, no, we can't say that they didn't mean, other things literally, and then take this as basically another religion. I think it was a higher understanding of, again, complex concepts of the world, the afterlife, the evolution of the soul, right? Because they talk about that. And again, it's all based on mathematics.
Yeah.
Mathematics is the foundation. And it's all based on science and evolving.
You had to involve something else like science mixed with spirituality, because no one can give a definitive answer when it comes to the afterlife, because nobody has come back to say what it is or what it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a friend who's he's in a big named church family around the Metro Detroit area. Yeah. And I ran into him yesterday, and he told me his mom had passed a year ago, and he told me right after that he got COVID, right? And he thought he was gonna die, right? So, he got himself together to go had his wife take him to the hospital and things like that. And, he said, had me dying laughing. He said that, he said, God, ain't nobody came back to tell me what it's like over there. All I know is this, and I'm staying here, right? So he's like, for real, nobody's come back to tell me what that is. I don't know what that is, right? But I know this, and I know I ain't trying to leave no time soon, right? So he got better. But the point is, we don't know. We don't have, I mean, we've had people who have quote unquote died on the operating table, right? They saw the light and they saw some other things and they came back, right? So they can say from their perspective what they've seen, but they can't tell us, but nobody can tell me that's the truth, right?
But since you walked away from Christianity, like what resonates with you now from what you've been taught, or what I guess we've been taught? It was different churches, but still the same kind of ideas. Like what you think
as far as
like when you fade out, when you leave up out of here, or whatever, when the body stays.
So I look at it like this is a journey, and that I had to come back here for this time, right? And it's all for the improvement or the betterment or the enhancement of mankind and all there is, right? So I had to come to do whatever my purpose is, right? And so when it's time to fade out, I think either I go to the next level, whatever that is, or I got to come back and do this all over again, right? But I think, from my understanding, you start where you left off, not from you're a baby thinking like a 60-year-old man, right? You still go through the whole body, whatever, but from a wisdom, knowledge, and understanding standpoint of things, you start where you left off. You start thinking where you left off, right? So you get a chance to improve, right? You get a chance to learn more. You get a chance to try to attain whatever that next level is. So, quote unquote, sin and things that will cause you to burn and be tormented and tortured forever, to me is just not
it don't match up.
Nah, man,
because with an infinite with the God of infinite love, unconditional love, mercy that's due every morning. I look at it like this. It's like that type of God. Well, I guess I love my son more than he loves us. My son couldn't do nothing at all. Shout out to Boogie. Love you, boy. He can't do nothing.
That's what I said.
That'll make me torment him forever.
Forever?
And I have all power.
Forever, ever?
Forever, ever? I got all power and I can't get him out from being tormented. Come on, man.
Yeah.